Hey, it's Tawny Patrick from Seven Gables Real Estate. I wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about the upcoming mortgage forbearance because I've heard a lot of people be really worried that we're in for another housing market crash like we had in 2008. So I wanted to be able to give you a little bit of peace of mind about where we're at right now. Because the economic and just housing market situation that we have right now is very different than it was back in 2008. And while we are going to see some houses going into foreclosure, we do not think we're going to have a massive dump of houses like we had back in 2008. For one, there are just not as many homes in trouble as there were last time. After the crash, there were about 9.3 million households that lost their home. And at the start of the pandemic, the fear was that about 30% of households would enter the forbearance program, and that just didn't happen. We actually saw 8.5% enter, and now that number is actually down to 3.5%. And as of last week, that number stood at 1.8 million households that were at risk for forbearance. And that is a lot, but that is nowhere near the 9 million that we had last time. And on top of that, those 1.8 million, most of them have at least 10% equity in their home. So if they did have to, they would be able to sell their home and not have it be a short sale. And then lastly, because of just the huge housing shortage that we have here in California, we do think that we're going to be able to absorb those listings with the buyer demand that we have. And we may see things on the market longer than a couple days, like we've been experiencing right now. But just especially since we're expecting the interest rates to remain low, we are going to be able to have enough buyers to handle the homes that are going to be coming on the market. I just don't see us being able to satisfy that buyer demand that we have right now with those foreclosures. So I hope that helps. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.